Welcome back to the Teton Talk podcast. This episode is a special episode as it's a wrestling-only episode. We will be recapping the state results for both boys and girls wrestling. Up first, we have the boys who finished sixth as a team at state wrestling. We had four placers. Our first placer was our 106, Rowdy Starcher, who did very well as a freshman and got sixth at state. Our next placer was our 113, Brody Starcher. He got fifth place at state. Very impressive. And then 138, we had Dax Duffett getting sixth place. And then our final placer was Brady Martin, our 157, getting second place.
Yeah, and these boys, there was a job at task in hand, and they went down to Salina, and they proved something to themselves out there. A couple of these boys being first-time placers at state is very good progress for them from where they've come. And do note that Rowdy Starcher, our 106, had a chance to go wrestle in the state championship, correct?
Yeah, he made it to the semifinals.
And then got cold from there. You know, it's all right. He's a freshman. He's going to learn and grow from that. Brody, tough bracket, man. His weight class is loaded along with Dax, but good for them to get out there and get placement points.
Yeah, they all did pretty well. All four of the placers are either freshmen or juniors, so it's a good thing to know that these guys will be back and they'll have a taste for blood next year and they'll want to do even better and maybe even bring home the state title next year. We have a very young team and a lot of potential, and I know Coach Delich is very excited for the future.
And, we only mentioned a handful of our guys here, but we did have 10 boys qualify for the state team down in Salina, but only a handful of them were able to place down there.
Yeah, as a whole, pretty good job by the wrestling team for the boys, and very exciting things for the future. Next is the girls. The girls did very good at state, and they won state. They got first place. Some of our individual placers were senior Stella Bradley. She got first place at state. Junior Autumn Wilson, she got fifth place at state. Finley Keller, junior, got sixth place. Senior Mackenzie Colgrove, fourth place. And then senior Grace Steen got second place at state.
Yes, these girls, they've been battled all year. They'd been going against the 5As and the 6As in all their tournaments, and we'd see them grow and go out and compete and go win these tournaments, and then they get to wrestle their competition here at the 4A level, and they did what they were supposed to go do, and that was dominate. Like we said, Stella Bradley winning a state championship for them. This is the first state championship for any girls program in Tonganoxie history, which is huge.
Yeah, girls wrestling is one of the most fastest growing sports in America, and for the girls to accomplish this already, it's very, very, they should be very proud of what they've done. Just a lot of great things that happen for the program, and a lot of things to be excited about for the future.
Yeah, and these girls, they know how to compete, and I heard a couple of them saying last year they only had maybe like 4 people on JV and the rest are varsity. Now I'm hearing they have numbers north of 30 here, so that is really great improvement for our numbers, and it's leading to success here.
To kind of go a little bit more in depth on their season, they started at first place in the coaches poll, and then they kind of had a few bumps on the road, and they fell like 4th or 5th. But they were always one of the better teams in the state, and it seemed like everything got clicking at the end of the year, and they were able to bring home state.
It's all about peaking at the right time and getting hot when it matters. And for that, it happens to be here in March, a special season, the season of streaks, man, going on. They won league, they won regionals, and now they won state. That is just an insane run that they went on right here that really needs to be appreciated.
Like Lachlan said earlier, first state championship, girls wrestling title ever. A lot of
first state championship for girls in Tongi history, any sport.
Yeah, it's just amazing things that are happening right now, and just hopefully they can keep doing this year in and year out and keep building a program from here. That's all we had for this episode of the Wrestling Edition. Please tune in to our next episode whenever it comes out, and we'll see you next time.
Peace.